Comprehensive Guide to Types of Spaceships. Spaceships are classified into various categories based on their design, purpose, and functionality. Here's a comprehensive guide to the main types of spaceships. Crewed spaceships. 1. Space stations, orbiting habitats for astronauts and cosmonauts. 2. Shuttles, reusable spacecraft for transporting crew and cargo. 3. Capsules, small, spherical spacecraft for crewed missions. 4. Spaceplanes, reusable, winged spacecraft for crewed missions. 2. Uncrewed spaceships. 1. Probes, robotic spacecraft for exploring planets and celestial bodies. 2. Landers, robotic spacecraft designed for landing on celestial bodies. 3. Rovers, robotic spacecraft for exploring planetary surfaces. 4. Satellites, orbiting spacecraft for communication, navigation, and observation. 3. Deep space exploration spaceships. 1. Interplanetary probes, robotic spacecraft for exploring other planets. 2. Flybys, robotic spacecraft for flying by celestial bodies. 3. Orbiters, robotic spacecraft for orbiting celestial bodies. 4. Lander rovers, robotic spacecraft for landing and exploring planetary surfaces. IV. Spacecraft for specific tasks. 1. Communication satellites, orbiting spacecraft for communication relay. 2. Navigation satellites, orbiting spacecraft for navigation and positioning. 3. Weather satellites, orbiting spacecraft for weather observation. 4. Spy satellites, orbiting spacecraft for reconnaissance and surveillance. Versus experimental and conceptual spaceships. 1. Reusable rockets, experimental spacecraft for reusable launch systems. 2. Space tugs, conceptual spacecraft for towing and maneuvering. 3. Solar sails, experimental spacecraft propelled by solar radiation. 4. Fusion propulsion, conceptual spacecraft using fusion reactions for propulsion. V. Historical spaceships. 1. Apollo Command and Service Module, crewed spacecraft for lunar missions. 2. Soviet Vostok and Voskhod, crewed spacecraft for early spaceflight. 3. Mercury and Gemini, crewed spacecraft for early American spaceflight. 4. Space Shuttle Orbiters, reusable spacecraft for crewed missions. This comprehensive guide covers various types of spaceships, from crewed and uncrewed spacecraft to deep space exploration in specialized spacecraft. Each category has its unique features, purposes, and historical significance.